So ground your hands on top of your knees. Drop your shoulders down your back. And we're going to start by just finding our posture here. So just notice if you're sitting really forward or back. Try and sit straight up on your sit bones, the bony part right underneath the booty. Close your eyes for a moment. Let's take a deep breath in together. And exhale out your mouth. Good. Bring your hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. Take a deep breath into your hands. And exhale, release. One more time. Deep breath in. And exhale. Good. Blink your eyes open. Bring your arms next to you. Inhale your arms up overhead. And exhale, side bend to your right. And I'm mirroring you so you can follow me. I have a nice straight, long arm. Keep this hip grounded. And try and keep the shoulders open so my chest is open. Inhale to center. And exhale over to the left. And just take it easy. Ease into it. Good. Inhaling up and twisting. So twisting to your right. Look over your shoulder. Keep your collarbones open. Inhale up to center. And exhale other side. Bring the belly back to your spine as you twist. So we start that abdominal activation right from the beginning of class. Good. Inhale, center. And exhale, fingertips behind you. Lift your chest. Maybe lift your pelvis too. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Release your pelvis back down. Reach your arms up. And now melt your elbows down towards the floor. Take a little forward fold if you want to walk it out. Take a breath into your upper back, right between your shoulder blades. Inhaling and exhaling. Good, roll up through your spine. And we're gonna move through boat pose to transition. So I'm coming up on my toes here. If this is as far as you wanna go, great. If you wanna lift up a little bit more, super. If you wanna go to straight legs, great. I'm gonna do the halfway version here. Boat pose. So finding our balance, finding our abdominals right away. Lower abdominals pulling down to the spine as my chest brightens up towards the ceiling. One more breath. Exhale, other foot in front. Let's see if I can remember. Do the weird one. Everyone has like a normal way to sit, and then do the one that feels weird. Okay, inhaling your arms up. And exhale, side bend to your right. A little faster. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center, twisting to your right, staying tall. Inhale, center, twisting to your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, fingers back, chest up, pelvis up, breathe in. And breathe out. Pelvis down, arms up. And melt it forward, walk forward, either on your elbows, walk all the way out, drop your head. Take a breath between your shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale, soften. Good. Inhale up to center, and again, roll up onto those toes. So I rock back on my pelvis. Hold here. My shoulders are down. And if your toes are down, you can still do this too. Or if they're straight, we're just gonna scissor little kicks. So I'm doing like the medium kind of version. You could straighten it out if your hamstrings are pretty open here and ready to go. Keep tapping away. Tap, tap, palms up. Good. Nice, and hold. Give yourself a hug and go to your hands and knees. Hands and knees. So checking yourself out here, wrists right under your shoulders, knees right under your hips. Spread your fingers. Inhale and arch your spine and look up. And exhale and around your spine. Cat and cow, keep going. Inhaling and exhaling. And you don't have to follow my pace. You can go at your own pace of your breath here. Just a couple of cat and cows. Wake up your spine. Good, let's do one more. Good, then come to a flat back. So make sure we're nice and long from the side here. Stretch your right toes back. So you see my toes are tucked. Right toes back. Strong arms. Lift up your leg just to hip height. Hold here. So if you feel the top of your pelvis, it's completely flat. I'm not lifted, I'm not twisted at all. Holding it here. And let's jazz it up. Our right leg is back, so we're gonna lift our left arm next to our ear. My arm is like this, right next to my ear. Holding it. If you're a little wobbly, don't worry. Breathe through it. Take another deep breath in. And exhale back to hands and knees, toes together, sit back child's pose. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, hands and knees, and do the other side. So left toes back. So it's like you're getting ready for a plank here. So you're getting into those toes, feeling your belly lift up to your spine, brightening your collarbones, activating your leg. Let's float it up without turning our pelvis. If you want to give yourself a little bit of a test, just put your hand on top of your sacrum. Try and feel that it's even. So we have our left leg back, our right arm's going to reach out. Hold. One more deep breath in. And exhale, hands and knees, child's pose. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, hands and knees, exhale, downward dog. Pedal through your feet. Start to open up your calves. Good. And then find some stillness. Spread those fingers. Press your chest back to your thighs. Let's inhale forward to our planks. And exhale, lower our knees, our chest, and our chin. Inhale, baby cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Lower your knees, roll up through your spine, step your right foot forward. And again, I'm mirroring you, so you do the same thing. And release the pelvis forward. So I'm not in like a short little stance here. I'm pretty wide so that my pelvis can go whoop and drop forward. So we can feel a nice long stretch along our thigh, our psoas, our hip. Let's reach our arms up, breathe in. Exhale, hands down, release hands and knees, downward dog. Inhale forward to your plank. And again, lower your knees. Keep your elbows into your waist as you lower chest and chin. Cobra or up dog, open the collarbones. Downward dog. Lower your knees. Roll up. Step your left foot forward. And now pelvis. Whew. Drop it forward. Just easing in. And I just caught myself. Watch that you don't let the knee open up like this. It's not that pose. Knee stays straight. Fire your arms up. Breathe in. And exhale, release. Downward dog. Again, inhaling forward to your plank. Exhaling, lower your knees, your chest, your chin. Inhaling up and exhaling back. Good. Let's relevate. Come on your toes and exhale, sink your heels down. Don't worry if they don't touch the floor. Again, inhale up on your toes and exhale down. Bend your knees, look forward, hop or walk forward. Flat back when you arrive, hands to your shins, your knees, wherever you want. Exhale, release. Inhale your arms out and up. And exhale, release. Okay, make any clothing adjustments you need, like I'm doing. We're gonna stand in mountain pose. Feet together or a little bit separate. I'm gonna do together today. I feel pretty grounded. All right, tucking in my shirt. Okay. Turn out those arms, externally rotate from your shoulders. So your thumbs face back. Inhale your arms up, lifting your chest. Exhale, I want you just to press your hands down. And doing that again, inhaling up. And exhale, press your hands down, feel yourself get taller so the top of your head is lifting. One more time, breathing in. Breathing out, create resistance through your arms, press, press, press. And last time, inhaling up, this time fly forward over your legs. Exhale forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale, Tadasana, stand tall. Breathing in, lifting up. Exhale, diving forward. Flat back. Let it go. Inhale, arms lifting. Exhale, stand. Inhale up. Exhale, release, fingertips to the floor, left foot back, low lunge, and stay. Just like I said before, try not to let the knee get sloppy and open like this. Knee right over your ankle. Back leg strong. We're gonna fly our arms out to a T, so if your abdominals are not lifted, you better lift them up. Hold. Deep, deep breath in. Exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale, release, downward dog. Moving to our vinyasa. Remember, you can always skip these during class. You can always do knees, chest, chin, baby cobra. You could do full chaturanga. You can add push-ups in. Really do whatever you need. Okay, inhaling forward. Plank, exhale, lowering. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, downward dog. Stretch your right leg up. Exhale, step it forward between your hands. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, back foot forward and fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale and release back down. Left foot back, low lunge. I'm on my fingertips. I'm lifting my belly away from my thigh. And when you're ready, fly those arms out. I'm staying low. Back leg is engaged. Feeling my booty. Woo. One more breath. Exhale, release, downward dog. Inhale forward to your plank. Exhale, lower, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Baby cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Feel long behind your neck. Exhale, back foot forward. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale and stand. Cross your thumbs just like this, like a little butterfly. You're gonna send your hands back. Little mild back bend. Stretch it out. Exhale, release, fly forward. Right foot back. This time, Lower your back knee, untuck your toe, arms come straight up. We did this before as a stretch. Now our arms are up. Pelvis is still dropped forward. We're gonna do some arm circles. So you're gonna release your arms to the sides, stretch it forward with the flat back, breathing in and breathing out as you go down. Breathing in, opening the chest and shoulders, and exhale. Your legs do have to do some work here to keep your balance. Just be mindful of that. One more. Exhale. Now open up that knee, flex the foot. Ooh, feels so good. Yeah, good. Come back in, downward dog. Stay in your down dog or take your vinyasa. It's morning, so we want to get ready for our day. Finding our breath. Downward dog. Lift that right leg up. And exhale, step it forward between your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward over two legs. Breathe in and lift your arms up. Exhale, stand tall. Hook those thumbs like we did earlier and stretch it back. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, releasing all the way down. Left foot's going back to our lunge and then lowering down. Untuck your toe, arms up. So not letting the knee wobble, keeping it sturdy. Arm circle, so open to your side first. Swing them forward, this is your exhale. Inhale as you go towards the sky. Exhale towards the ground. Big and juicy movement in our shoulders and our chest. Keep it going. You can be as big and luscious with this as you would like. One more. Yum. Stay here. Open that knee, flex your foot. Just gently sink into it. Delicious. And coming back, downward dog. Vinyasa if you'd like. Inhaling forward. Exhaling as you lower. Inhaling as you lift. Exhaling as you come back. Left leg up, breathe it in. Exhale, stepping it forward between your hands. Brighten up your chest, inhale. Feel width across the back of your head, ear to ear. Exhale as you come forward and fold. Let's hook our thumbs at the bottom here and butterfly all the way up, inhaling. Open, 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 go back. And exhaling, release. Good. Keep your feet together, we're gonna sit in our chair pose. So you notice my arms are a little bit on a V. They could be perfectly straight or on a V. I'm sitting back, weight in my heels. Find your breath. We're gonna do some chair like marches. You're gonna step into your left foot, lift up your right leg. Keep the foot flexed. And sit it back down. And alternate. And while I'm doing this, I'm thinking less about the leg coming up and more about my standing leg. Can I establish my standing leg? Press the thigh back, feel the hip lengthen. And do that as I transfer my weight. So try and keep finding that, and also the full length of your spine. Good, we're gonna do it with kicks in a moment. So you're gonna go down, up, extend. Down, up, extend. Down, up, extend. Not too fast, not too slow. Keep sinking those hips down. Last one. Deep breath in, lift your chest. Exhale, release over your legs, folding forward. Downward dog, you can hop or step. Stay here, breathe. We're coming into warrior one. Right heel down, left foot forward, warrior one. Back leg, beautiful and straight. Hips as square as they can be forward. Exhale, warrior two. So you can see my kneecap directly forward and right over my ankle. Stretch it back, reverse your warrior. Cartwheel your hands to the floor, step to your plank, stay here. Okay, I'm gonna show this really quick. You can lower your knees. I'm not gonna do them. I'm gonna watch you do them. But from the side, they're my little knee dips. I love these. They find your lower abdominals really well. Hover, lengthen, hover, lengthen, hover, lengthen. So my knees don't actually touch the ground. Hover, lengthen, arms are strong. Get into your plank pose. Let's do 15. Ready? And go. Inhale, lower, lengthen, lower, lengthen. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, stay strong, 10, 11, 12, almost done, 13, 14, 15, hold your plank, stay. In a deep sweat, someone just said. I'm sweating too. Good. Child's pose or down dog. Okay, warrior one on the other side. Left heel down, right foot forward, warrior one. And if you feel like you were very fatigued from that in your upper body, try and remember to release your shoulders. Don't put the tension in your shoulders when you're here. Strong back leg, hips as square as they could be. Open to warrior two. I'll show this from the side this time. Warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the floor. Step to your plank. We're doing it again. No, just kidding. But we're doing a different version. A tap, a tap, a tap. So a right and a left is 1. We're doing 15. Get into your plank pose. Here we go. Right, left, 1, right, left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower your knees if you need to. 12, 13, 14, 15. Amazing. Go back on your knees. Sit back on your heels if you're able to. Roll your shoulders. Roll your wrists. Get all jellyfishy in your body here for a second. Shake it out. When you're ready, go to your downward dog. That was great. Deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. At the end of your next exhale, hop or walk forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale into your chair pose. And exhale, stand. Terrific. Super. Let's take a balance. Off our arms. Give ourselves a little break. We're gonna take quad stretch first. So let me mirror you. I'll do my left. You can do your right. So just a basic quad stretch to start. Then we're gonna take it into dancer's pose. So my knee is to my knee. Notice how I turn my hand to face this way. If you're able to do that, that's great. And then you can pull the foot in a little closer. Let's bring our other arm up for some opposition. Try not to sink into your standing leg, super important. Pull up both sides of your standing leg. Feel free to stay here. If this is enough, if you feel good, fantastic. If you want to go into dancer's pose, you start to release the foot away from your body. Oh boy, here we go. And you start to tip. You keep very square towards the front of your mat as you do that. Toes lift as you tip, like a teapot. If you fall out of it, go right back in. Ooh. Okay, let's release that side. Shake out. Shake, shake, shake. Good. So super important that standing leg, not sinking into it. Here we go, other side. Finding that same grip if you can. Fingertips down. Oh boy. Opposite arm up. Pulling up from like where your zipper on your jeans would be, that part of your belly. As you're ready, if you want, you can tip forward into dancer's pose. And just play around. Does not have to be perfect. As you can see, I'm waving all around, finding it. Hope you're doing the same. One more breath. Release. Shake it out. Open your feet wide. Toes open, so for dancers, a second position. We did this last class. I love to have some squats. Inhale your arms up. And exhale, bringing your hands to prayer, squatting down. Inhale, open. And exhale, deep plie, deep bend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale. And now if you can, drop into, I have to shorten my stance, Malasana, so more of a low squat down here. Long spine. I use my elbows to press my knees away. One more deep breath. And then exhale, hands forward, hop or walk. Downward dog. Vinyasa, if you'd like, inhaling forward to your planks. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, downward dog. Coming back to warrior one. Right heel down, left foot forward, warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, open to warrior two. I'm facing this side, you guys just open your toes. Stretch across your chest. Reverse your warrior, breathe in. Exhale, go right into triangle pose. Straighten your front leg, tip your hips, stay long on both sides of your waist. If you like using a block here, feel free, or just light grip on your shin. Okay, take these top fingers. They're going to carve through the hole between your arm and your leg. And then open back up. So we're trying to isolate our upper body as we do this. My hips aren't really moving. Carve, carve, carve. One more. Beautiful. Inhaling up, warrior two. Let's take another reverse warrior, stretch it back. Stay here for a second. So yummy, reverse warrior. Good, and quick elbow to your thigh, extended side angle, and then bounce right back off. And quick, and bounce. Last one, quick, and bounce. Cartwheel your hands to the floor, vinyasa or down dog. So you can always hold your down dog. Breathe for a sec. You can even go to a child's pose if you need to. Let's take 5 breaths between sides in a child's pose or in your down dog. Okay, at the end of your 5th exhale, or wherever you are now, we're going to come into warrior one on the other side. Left heel down, right foot forward, warrior one. Exhaling, opening to your warrior two. So you can see my back toes pointing this way, front toes pointing that way. Reverse your warrior. Exhale, triangle pose. I always like to feel like I'm fitting myself into a very skinny hallway. We don't want to be rounded over. We also don't want to be overdoing it and putting our hand way back here. So you bring the belly back to your spine. Feel your head right over your leg. It's almost like you're like a paper doll in this pose. Okay, let's do those little carves. Carving the top arm through and then opening back up. So trying not to have much movement in your pelvis. Isolate your upper back, the ribs. Just try and be detailed about it, investigate. Let's do one more. And then coming up, we'll take our reverse warrior, spending a little bit more than a breath here. Try not to crunch like this, but even when you're side bending, there's length. I'm reaching out of my pelvis like I'm growing. Quick extended side angle, elbow to the thigh, and now bounce off, reverse. I like to even put a little momentum in my arms here to kind of take me into each one, back and forward. Again, it's morning, we can get a little bit more active than if this was a nighttime class. Let's do one more. Swing, swing, and reverse. Cartwheel all the way down. And you can do a vinyasa or you can go straight to your down dog, okay? Again, we're gonna take 5 breaths. So in your down dog or in your child's pose, let's inhale together and exhale 1. Inhaling 2, exhale 3, exhale 4, exhale, and 5, exhale. Good. If you're not already in a child's pose, please drop to your knees. Separate your knees, keep your toes together, and release. Palms up to the ceiling into a child's pose. Good. Roll up through your spine. Fantastic. Shift your weight forward onto your hands and knees. Come into your downward dogs. And just notice how your down dog should probably feel a little better than that first one you did today. Feel a little bit more open and alive. It's always nice. You're going to inhale forward to your plank. And on your exhale, I want you to, as slow as you can, lower all the way down onto your bellies to lay down. So I want you laying flat on your bellies. Once you're all the way down there, we're going to do locust pose. So bring your arms next to your hips while you're laying down on the ground. And on your inhale, you're going to lift everything up to balance on your belly. So your arms are lifted up like this. Pinky fingers up. My legs are lifted up. So you're balancing on your belly here. Keep your shoulders down. Try not to wrinkle your forehead or jut your jaw back. Keep your neck long. One more breath, get higher. Exhale, release down to one cheek. So drop onto one ear. You can always shake your booty out between sides if that feels good. Okay, two more. Forehead back to center. Inhale and lift up. Pinky fingers up. My legs are parallel. So trying to lift my inner thighs up to the ceiling as well as my outer thighs. And locust should feel nice and long, like a super long canoe shape. One more deep breath in, get a little bit higher. And exhale, release to the other cheek. So you're laying on your belly, totally relaxed in between. Okay, final locust pose. Bring your head back to center and inhale up. Everything long. Long legs, long arms. Spine is long, but in a long arc. Holding the shape. One more deep breath in, a little higher. Exhale, melt, relax. Let it go. Shake your booty side to side a little bit here. Okay, now we're gonna have two more back bend options for you here. If you have, Kristen, full bow. So we did dancer's pose earlier, which is a half version of full bow. Boop, here. You're gonna do that on your belly. So you're laying all the way down. I can't go all the way on my belly, but you're gonna lay all the way down, grab the outsides of both feet, and lift your toes up to the ceiling. So reach around, lift your toes up. That's option one. Option two, do exactly what we just did before, locust, but maybe try and clasp behind your arms behind your back. So wherever you are, you're in your full bow, you're in your clasped locust. Find one more breath, lifting towards your ceiling. Exhale, let it go. Shakety, 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 shakety. And we're gonna do just one more of these variation ones. So last time, get yourself ready, reach around, grab the outsides of both feet, or locust, clasp your hands behind your back, and lifting up. Never holding your breath, always breathing through the pose. If you relax down before I say to, do not worry, I can't see you. And also, you gotta follow your own body here. If you can, you want to push yourself, but you also don't want to be so tense. It's yoga. One more breath if you can. Exhale, release. And now make a pillow with your hands. So you're laying on your belly and you make a pillow with your hands like this. Shake your pelvis side to side. So any tension you're releasing. And then you're gonna slide your hands underneath your shoulders. Push yourself up slowly to hands and knees. Open your knees a little bit wide, toes together, and now slowly transition into your child's pose. Take that slow, that transition. Now breathe into your back. So breathe exactly where you just felt all that work being done. Good, everybody. One more breath in your child's pose. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. Inhale forward onto your hands and knees, and let's take one last down dog for our class together today. One last down dog. And just see how it's changed. And at the bottom of your next exhale, you can hop your feet through your hands or walk your feet through your hands. And sit down. Bring the soles of your feet together. Inhale and lift up. Exhale and fold forward. If you want to sit on a pillow or block here, feel free. Roll up through your spine. We're just going to go in a little circle here. So take it over to the right. And as I'm doing that, I'm pressing my knee down. And go forward. Circle around and use the other hand to press the knee. And circle around. Do that one more time. And I'm very gentle as I press. I'm not doing that. Just a little gentle nudge on my thigh. Good, back to center. And roll all the way up through your spine. Super. Let's take Upavishta Konasana. So that's fancy for big, wide. You can't even see my legs here, that's okay. My feet are flexed. My toes are pointed up to the ceiling. My knees are pointed up to the ceiling. Again, if you want to sit on a pillow, that'd be nice. If you feel like your hips are tight. What I like to do here, it is what it is. I take the flesh of my butt and I just pull it away a little bit so I can feel my sit bones on the ground. Really nice. Yes. Sitting up tall. If you're having a hard time sitting up tall without rounding, use your fingertips, boost yourself up. Good. We're going to take our right hand behind our head and start to side bend over the opposite. And now just like we did earlier in our triangle pose, I'm just utilizing my upper body right now, finding a little open and curl. My hips are steady. Release and open. Last one. My legs are sturdy and not moving. Take your side bend, stretch over. Good, and pulling yourself up. Other side, left hand behind your head. My elbow's very open to the side. And then taking it over my right leg. And going as far as you can. You can have your hand on your leg or in front of it. Either is fine for me. Inhaling and opening the chest, the shoulder. And exhale, the elbow can lead as you curl in. And inhale, open up. And exhale, curl. Couple more, inhaling. And exhaling. Last two. Good. Side side bending over. Never doing this. Ugh. Never doing this. Keep that chest open. If it means you don't go as low, that's totally fine. Good. Pull yourself up. Everyone bring your fingertips behind you now. Lift up your pelvis a little bit off the ground and stretch your heels away from your body. So you'll feel that straddle split get a little bit more intense. And then lower your pelvis down. And do that one more time. So plant your fingertips, lift your booty up a little bit, stretch your heels away from you, shoulders down. One more breath, and exhale, sitting down. Release the legs in towards you, shake them out. And oh yeah, it's time to go to our backs. So you're gonna go to your backs, lay down and hug your knees to your chest. I'll go this way. Hug those knees in. If you want to circle, do whatever you need here. Good, and let's keep just our right knee hugged in and extend your left leg long on your mat. I have my bottom foot flexed. I know you can't see it, but it's flexed. And look at this leg right here. It's not popped up. It is pressing firmly down. So it's gonna stay down as I pull my knee into my chest. I'm rolling my ankle, feels good. Feel free to join. I'm also gonna do a little bit of this, side to side. Super. Clasp behind your thigh and stretch your leg out. Flex your foot. This is that moment. Don't let this happen. Unless you have to do this. Plant your foot. That's totally fine. If you have a straight leg, though, all the way down. Keep it mild, whatever you need. And take half happy baby. Bend that knee and grab the outside of the foot. Good. Hug that knee back into your chest. Let it go. Other side. So we rolled our ankle. We opened and closed a little bit. Good. And then clasp underneath your thigh. If you have a yoga strap, of course you could use a yoga strap here or even a shirt, especially if your leg's far away and it's hard. You don't want your shoulders to come off the floor. My shoulders are on the floor. Watching that our standing leg is released, pressing down. And coming into our happy baby. If you can't grab the outside of your foot, just grab the outside of your ankle or calf. Good. Bring the knee back into your chest. And let it go. And just, I'm wiggling my legs. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. Good. Step your feet back in. And now you're gonna cross your, I don't care which one, cross one leg over. And it's like a lady. So look at my knees here. They're totally together. Totally wrapped. Shoelace pose. And then you bring your legs up in the air. And it's exactly like happy baby. Grab wherever you can. So grab the outsides of your calves, or the outsides of your ankles, or the outsides of your feet. You don't want your shoulders coming off the floor. That's not great. Love this stretch. Gets right deep into our glute, our piriformis. Such a good muscle to stretch. Try and keep those knees glued on top of each other. Some people feel this stretch more when their heels are close to them like this. Some people feel it a little bit more when they're away. Figure out what's best for you. unwrap. Feet to the floor, just readjust our pelvis. And then other side, so whatever leg you didn't do. Cross it over, nice and tight, knee to knee. Bring it in. And if you are having a lot of trouble with keeping your head on the ground and your shoulders on the ground, you could put a pillow underneath your head to raise you up a little bit. Couple more breaths. Okay, unwrap, plant your feet to the floor, roll up into a little bit of a bridge, really mild bridge, and roll down. And then do that again, roll up into a little bridge, and roll back down. Good, give yourself one last squeeze, one last hug. Come into full happy baby. You can bend and straighten if that's nice for you. Good. Release your legs to the ground. Up to you. You can keep your feet flat if that feels good for your back. You can open up into Baddha Konasana, butterfly legs, or just do traditional Shavasana, legs out in front of you. We're not going to stay long, so I'm not keeping you here for a traditional 10 minutes because the live is going to run out in a second. So stick with me if you can. We'll do a little bit more of a guided Shavasana. So bring your hands onto your belly. Roll your shoulders underneath you. Close your eyes if you can, if you'd like. And we're going to inhale for 5 counts. Nope, I lied. We're going to inhale for 4 counts and exhale for 5 counts. So let's try that 5 times. Close your eyes if you're right. And we'll go. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe normally.